In the past, we have reviewed the gaming mouse with HotSwap battery, the Ractalan Air. And recently, we made a video of Rockbolus, a wireless gaming mouse with HotSwap switches. Now we're going to check out a gaming mouse with HotSwap side panels, the Garuda Gear Condor 1. But is this feature enough to entice people into buying this? Let's find out. Inside the box, you'll see the user manual, the side panels for FPS mode, and the gaming mouse itself. No other special inclusion, which I think is okay. Before we move forward and discuss the selling point of this gaming mouse, let's tackle first its sensor. The Garuda Gear Condor 1 has a Pixar 3327 optical sensor. It's a bit old sensor, but I think it's better than the Pixar 3325, which Garuda Gear used in its previous release, the Hawk 1. If I'm not mistaken, it's an upgrade of 3325. However, the lip of distance is not adjustable. This might be a problem to some, but okay to others. So far in my test, I did not encounter sensor-related issues. I guess it's a good decision by Garuda Gear to implement 3327 rather than 3325. The Garuda Gear Condor 1 has mono blue switches. I guess these switches are the standard switches for budget gaming mice. I like the clicking experience, to be honest. So far in my test, there are no issues with regards to the clickers. By the way, here's a quick sound test of the buttons of the Condor 1. As you can see, the Condor 1 is a hefty gaming mouse. It weighs 128 to 129 grams without the cable. Since I play more FPS games than MOBA or MMO, I lean towards a lighter gaming mice. But I'm not saying that this is a bad gaming mouse because of its weight. I guess it's kinda subjective when it comes to weight. How about the cable? Is it good or not? The Condor 1 gaming mouse has 1.5 nylon braided cable. When you buy the gaming mouse, I suggest you also grab a mouse bungee. The cable is too hard for my liking, and I think it will be a problem if you don't have proper cable management. Okay, we've already discussed its weight, its sensor, and its cable. Now let's talk about the shape and size of this gaming mouse. As we all know, gaming mice built for MOBA and MMO are mostly big, hence the size of the Condor 1. To me, the size of this gaming mouse is just fine. For reference, my hand size is 18.5 centimeters and I can do palm, fingertip, or claw grip style. But I'm most comfortable using the fingertip style when playing games or when using it at work. As for the shape, I'm not familiar with what shape Garuda Gear used in this one. If you do know or if you're familiar, please put a comment below. Aside from that, I love the ergonomics of this gaming mouse, even though it's quite heavy. I use it all day at work and I don't feel any discomfort. I guess the shape and its ergonomic design fit my hand really well. And now let's discuss the selling point of this gaming mouse. Out of the box, the Condor 1 has 4 side panels or 2 sets of panels, one for multi-key or MOBA MMO gaming and one for FPS games. However, this is not new and it's already implemented by other brands, one of which is the Razer Naga Trinity. Another gaming mouse with this kind of feature is the deluxe M631. But wait, the M631 and Condor 1 are exactly the same. The only difference I see is the logo. Anyway, to me this is fine, to be honest, and I have no complaints about it. Going back, the side buttons of the Condor 1 are fine. I mean, they're not mushy, which I think is an improvement from the Hawk 1. However, when using the multi-key side panel and your fingers are sweaty, it gets slippery when pressing the buttons. I think this is because of the coating. For FPS side panel, it's slippery too, but they're fine since they're big enough. Another thing I need to mention is the fitting of the side panels. They stick well even if you play aggressively. For me, Garuda Gear did a fine job in implementing this feature. The Garuda Gear Condor 1 has PTFE mouse gates. By the way, I'm using the Alpha Unlimited Micro Control mousepad. Not sponsored, so Alpha Unlimited? Baka naman. The skates are fine, to be honest, and I have no issues or complaints about them. But I'm not sure if there will be aftermarket skates available for Condor 1. Hopefully there is so that we can replace them anytime. How about software? The Garuda Gear Condor 1 has software support and it can be downloaded from the Garuda Gear website. Out of the box, the Condor 1 is set to 500Hz polling rate. For better gaming experience, especially for competitive games like Valorant and Dota 2, set the polling rate via the software. Aside from the polling rate, you can also do the usual things like mapping the button functionality, set the value of the mouse CPI, double-click speed settings, and RGB lighting. When I bought this gaming mouse, the price back then was 1,195 pesos, including the shipping fee. Now, the price is 695 pesos. I don't know what happened, but it's really affordable now. So far, there are no major issues encountered during my almost 4 weeks of using it. Like I said earlier, I did not experience sensor-related issues like jittering or spinouts. So I guess the Pixar 3327 is really a good choice. As for the main clickers, yes, there is pre-travel on each clicker, but it's minimal to none. Another good thing about the Condor one is that I don't hear any creaking, flexing, or shaking sounds. In my opinion, the Garuda Gear Condor one is a good option for a gaming mouse under 1,000 pesos. I think the HotSwap side panels are really a great feature. Although it's not new and it's already implemented by other brands, having HotSwap side panels gives us an option when playing the games we love. Also, the gaming mouse has a good ergonomic design, which to me is really good, especially if you dive into long gaming sessions or productivity tasks. But there are two things I don't like about the Condor one. Number one is the coating. If you have sweaty or oily hands, you'll see the smudges on the gaming mouse after using it. Number two is the cable. It's not soft and you need proper cable management to prevent cord drag. Hopefully Garuda Gear hears us and considers our sentiments about this gaming mouse and apply it to their next gaming mouse release. Now, will I recommend buying the Condor one? My answer is yes. My reasons why I said yes are its price, the HotSwap side panels, and its sensor. But which one is better? The Garuda Gear Hawk 1 or the Condor 1? In my opinion, this is subjective. To me, both gaming mice are good in their respective niches. I play more FPS games rather than MOBA or MMO, so I lean towards a lighter gaming mouse. And that's it guys, we have reached the end part now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.